The morning sun cast golden rays through the windows of Tom's Corner Cafe as Maya pushed open the glass door. The gentle chime of bells announced her arrival to the nearly empty establishment. Steam rose from fresh coffee pots behind the counter, mixing with the warm aroma of baked pastries. Only 3 other customers sat scattered throughout the cozy space, each absorbed in their newspapers or laptops. Maya approached the counter where Tom, the elderly owner, greeted her with a genuine smile. "Good morning. What can I get you today?" "Just a black coffee, please," Maya replied softly, her voice carrying a calm confidence. After receiving her steaming mug, she selected a corner table near the window. The peaceful atmosphere felt perfect for her morning routine of reading and reflection. She settled into the comfortable chair, unaware that this quiet Tuesday morning would soon test everything she had learned during her years of military service. The tranquil morning shattered as heavy boots thundered across the cafe floor. 4 leather-clad bikers burst through the entrance, their chains rattling with each aggressive step. Rex, their leader, stood 6 feet tall with arms covered in crude tattoos. His cold eyes swept the room before landing on Maya. Well, what do we have here?" Rex sneered, his voice dripping with contempt. "Looks like this place is getting a little too dark for my taste." The other customers immediately looked down, avoiding eye contact. Tom froze behind the counter, his hands trembling slightly as he wiped a coffee mug. The morning newspapers rustled as people tried to make themselves invisible. Maya remained perfectly still, her fingers wrapped gently around her coffee cup. Her breathing stayed steady and controlled. Years of training had taught her to read situations quickly. She counted 4 men, noted their positions, and calculated possible escape routes. Her expression never changed, but her mind had already shifted into tactical mode. Rex swaggered closer to Maya's table, his boots hitting the floor with deliberate force. "Hey, I'm talking to you," he barked, leaning down until his face was inches from hers. "This is a respectable establishment. We don't want your kind here causing trouble." His companions spread out around the cafe, blocking potential exits. One knocked over a chair, the crash echoing through the silent room. Rex slammed his palm on Maya's table, making her coffee cup rattle. "I think you need to learn some manners," Rex growled menacingly. "Maybe we should teach you a lesson about respect. Pack up your things and get out before things get ugly." Maya slowly looked up, meeting his gaze with steady brown eyes. When she spoke, her voice carried an unmistakable authority that made Rex step back slightly. "I've been in worse situations than this," she said calmly. "Trust me, you don't want to find out how they ended." The temperature in the room seemed to drop several degrees. Rex's face twisted with rage at Maya's quiet confidence. "You think you're tough?" he snarled, reaching out to grab her shoulder. "Let me show you what happens to people who don't know their place." The moment his hand made contact, Maya moved with lightning precision. In one fluid motion, she twisted Rex's wrist, applied pressure to a nerve point, and swept his legs. The large man crashed to the floor with a thunderous impact, crying out in pain as Maya maintained control of his arm. "Navy SEAL, 8 years active duty," she stated matter-of-factly, keeping Rex pinned with minimal effort. His 3 companions rushed forward to help their leader. The first biker swung wildly, but Maya ducked effortlessly and delivered a precise strike to his solar plexus. He doubled over, gasping for air. The second attacker found himself face down on the floor after Maya used his own momentum against him in a perfect judo throw. The third biker stopped dead in his tracks, hands raised in surrender. Tom frantically dialed 911 behind the counter. "Police! We need help at Tom's Corner Cafe. There's a fight, but I think the lady has everything under control." Within seconds, the cafe had transformed from a place of intimidation into a scene of justice. Sirens wailed outside as Officer Chan and 2 additional officers rushed through the cafe doors. The scene before them told the story clearly. Rex lay subdued on the floor, his companions nursing their injuries. while Maya stood calmly beside her table. What happened here? Officer Chen asked. Surveying the situation, Tom stepped forward eagerly. These men came in making racist threats against this young lady. They tried to attack her, but she defended herself. She's a Navy SEAL. The other customers, no longer silent, began speaking up. She only acted in self-defense, an elderly woman testified. Those bikers started everything. They were completely out of line. Officer Chan approached Maya respectfully. Ma'am, can you confirm your military service? Maya nodded, producing her veteran identification card. Officer Chan examined it carefully, then turned to Rex, who was being helped to his feet. Sir, you just picked a fight with someone trained to neutralize threats much more dangerous than you, Officer Chan said as he applied handcuffs. Consider yourself lucky she showed restraint. As Rex was led away, he looked back at Maya with newfound respect and shame. The cafe slowly returned to normal, but something had changed. People were talking to each other, standing together. Hope had replaced fear in Tom's Corner Cafe.